Hello and welcome to part 6 of the Adobe Photoshop tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about layer effects and layer filters. Where we left off, we were talking about layer styles and how we can make drop shadows and bevels and incorporate that into our designs and make certain things pop out that we want them to pop out. I should also note that you could incorporate all those things not just into type but into any object as well. But today we're going to be talking about layer effects and layer filters. These are also found up in our dock up in here. Now again, yours is going to be much bigger if you have a bigger screen than mine. This is smaller for the case of this tutorial. What we're going to be talking about is filters. Filters is what you can actually do is create a whole bunch of different effects to a picture and give it an entirely different look. So we're going to just go through a couple and see which ones we like the best. Again, there's no right or wrong to these. We're just going to take a look at them. In order to do that, we're going to just go back and I'm going to just go and we're going to just deal with our original motorcycle guy here. I'm going to push that off to the side and we're going to take a look at the filters here. We've got a variety of things here. If we wanted to just click on, say, this one, this is base relief, let's click on that guy and we go apply. And what this is going to do is you've got a preview of what the thing is going to look like. And if you can adjust and whatever, let's just click OK, see what happens. See, it just applied this filter to that picture. Okay, let's go back to our original. Let's go Control Z, and we'll go back. Chalk and charcoal, that's actually a favorite of mine. Yeah, let's just go with the defaults. You can adjust the different strengths or whatever, and it just makes it look like it's been hand-drawn. Control Z to undo. Charcoal again. Oh, this one is cool. It's using, yeah, it actually looks like it's been hand-drawn. Control Z, and you can see it's actually using some of the foreground colors. Actually, what if we do that and apply that? It might have an entirely different look to it. It's actually creating a scratch type of sketchy type of filter to it. So if we take a look at that, and actually let's blow that up. That's what happens. Okay. Color halftone is a cool one. Let's just go OK with the default. It creates these halftones. What this is, if you were actually to zoom in on a like a flyer or anything that's been printed, and you take a closer look at it, it would actually be made up of all little dots. This is an exaggeration of this. Let's find a color difference. Let's try that one. That one's kind of cool. And we'll try two more. We'll do the emboss. What is the preview right there? That's kind of neat, as well as the glowing edge. Let's do that. That one's always a favorite. Okay, so these filters, like I said, these aren't necessarily you don't necessarily have to use these, but it certainly adds a certain effect. It depends on what you're shooting for. Like maybe this one might be like if you wanted to have something look like an outer space effect. Or if you wanted to have something with like a hand-drawn effect, you would actually look for the right filter that works for you, and then incorporate that into your design. Again, it doesn't work if you're actually going to take these and purposely try to incorporate it. You only incorporate it if you think that it might help you out. Okay. Now you also have. Let's go back to our original. And we're going to go to effects. Oh, we want to go to effects. That's filters. There we go. Effects. Effects is more of the same thing. There's just a whole lot more of it. I'm not sure why they have one called effects and one called filters, but they do this. This is like we've got one that looks very close to that neon one that we just did, but there's also one where this lizard skin, where if you were to apply it, it actually gives a texture to the whole thing. It's working away down there, and it's given a kind of a texture to the picture. So again, I'm not going to repeat myself. You can just incorporate these onto your designs. All right. You can also find these things uh, in this area here under the filter tool here. But the nice thing about this dock up here is that it gives you a preview of what you might actually do. Okay, so good luck, and we'll pick it up on the next tutorial. Thanks.